My main focus for today was to do that self-evaluation from Friday's talk. And I have to admit, I did procrastinate about it, which is ironic because it's one of the things that I talked about in the session, and some of the reasons why we do procrastinate and how to get around that. But eventually I managed to overcome myself and managed to sit down for probably about 40 minutes or so. And I wrote some notes, probably, let's see, one, two, three, four pages of notes. And it was really useful, just for proof that I actually did do it. Really useful process to go through because it really sort of drew me back into what I did. And I was able to remember pretty much all of it. There were a couple of bits I was a bit hazy on. Did I say that? Did I say this? But actually going back over it like that was very, very beneficial. And there were certainly things that I picked up on more consciously than just the general feel. So I had a kind of a general, yes, this whole thing went well, or yes, there were probably things I could do better. But actually going through it like that, I've now got some specific things to work on. That is a talk that I want to do again, and it's the essence of it is such a kind of broad that it does have a fairly wide appeal, I think. And in fact, somebody who was at the talk actually got back to me and said that he thinks it would be a good fit for something else that he had in mind. So I want to find the areas that I can improve on, sort of iterate it, which is sort of a big part of one of the principles that I talk about, this whole progress, stop perfection things. You know, I felt like I had a really good thing there, and I was really happy with the way it went. I'm really looking forward to getting some proper feedback tomorrow, if I get a chance to speak to Diana, my agent, but if she's had some feedback from the event organisers, of course. But to actually be able to say, I think this went well, I think I could have done differently there, I think that didn't work as well as I thought it could have done, or I need to spend more time developing this idea, or I need to chop that out completely. Really, really useful part of my process anyway. So I kind of feel like I've gone right the way through. I'm really looking forward to, I just want the opportunity to do this again, because most of the time when I give a talk, I won't give the same talk again. I might take bits of it and overlay, even with Momentum beginning of this year. I took bits of what I delivered in Galway January last year, and I took them, but the whole thing was very, very different. I had to completely redo the entire session. And that was 2 hours worth that we did in Dublin. So for this 45-minute talk, I really want to be able to say, right, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that, but essentially the talk is going to be the same, just better for the next time. So yeah, really useful process. And as I said, I've kind of talked about doing it before, but I've never actually been through it in that much detail, because I've never thought of it as anything that I've done as being something I would likely do again. I've always started from scratch. So yeah, I kind of feel like the closing of the loop for this one will be if and when I get a chance to do it again. I'm fairly confident that I will do. But I feel like I've made some good progress there with changing my approach to things, making myself do it. And I almost didn't do it. As I said, I procrastinated about it. It was only thinking, I told everyone, as in on the video yesterday, that I was going to do the self-evaluation. So there we go. Accountability. It works. I've got an interesting week coming up as well with a couple of, I'm at an event in London, and I've got a couple of interesting calls, and hopefully find out some more kind of updates from other things that have been going on in the background. Some of the this new potential speaking engagement that just came up out of the blue just at the back end of last week that I referenced, but I haven't really kind of gone into in too much detail in these videos yet. But there should be some more progress, or one way or the other anyway, with that talk. So this week will be, I think, quite a big week for me in terms of the progress I'm making towards this particular goal. So I shall keep you posted, and I'll be back tomorrow with another update. Bye for now.